7 Hail Marys, cause these niggas out here lurking. Trigger happy be a pleasure. Left a lot of niggas jerking. Curry rice, chicken peas. In Iraq where it's smirkish. Rag top, Porsche Bentleys. Niggas die and meet they purpose. I quote 7 Hail Marys, cause these niggas out here lurking. Trigger happy be a pleasure. Left a lot of niggas jerking. Curry rice, chicken peas. In Iraq where it's smirkish. Rag top, Porsche Bentleys. Niggas die and meet they purpose. Forgiano's getting basic. Had to lead a foreign stock. Got a laser, fuck your grievance. Here come Stocky with this Glock. Lil bro be popping stoves, but he still a teeny bop. He be slipping through them knots. Throw the hammer, run from cops. 20,000 on my piece. Hustle trapping off the street. Niggas violent, but they running. Only showing that they weak. Used to hit them football tickets on the yard walking with me. BMF has been a model. Below a 50, then re-eat. I fell in love with stunting. I can put this on repeat. Bad bitches, but they trash. Show me somebody that's neat. Lamborghini like a cheetah. Probably race it till it's peak. Girl Scout with the Trish. Probably died and fall asleep. Nike runners on my feet. Every step I take elite. Newport KV turn fag. Closest thing to a street. Turn my views to Miami. Tryna settle on the beach. Went cheap with the Prada. Ice load took a week.
I ain't want no problems, none of all that. This is serious, gang. And it's crazy because on Bloods, for real. Y'all gotta pay attention to this video, and this how you know on lanes, I ain't worried about nothing. I don't discriminate on nobody. And on Blood Gang, I wasn't even gonna really do this, but it's so serious and it's personal. Dead homies, that this mark nobody.
What's the good old deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy, Young and Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipients of Hot Topics: Lil B Brayz, Tricky B, B Brayz, and Who's Who. It's been a lot of faking going on in these streets. See, I'll be trying to be a gentleman, right? But as it always shown, being a gentleman don't get you nowhere. See, certain content, if I deal with people, I'll be trying to leave alone if it's sensitive content. But I see out here in the content realm and world, there's no rules. Don't mean that I'm not gonna buy my integrity, but I just know when it comes to content with these people, run the content. So you got Brayz here, you know what I'm saying? His channel Who's is fancied around putting people out there and standing on business no matter who you are. But as we have seen and have been watching, that ain't what this channel have been about. This channel has actually been biased. You don't speak on lanes, bro. This is the first different lane you spoke on, bro. You know, for whatever rule, you know, people try to live by, oh man, don't speak on the homie, this and that. Like, hey, look, if you up here and you putting other people homies out here and your homie do bad, why not put your homie out here? You really didn't want to do this segment. But being that you tapped in with the big homie, as we reading between the lines and hearing, the big homie gave the okay, or y'all politicked it, and you really, no, man, I don't want this out. Big homie like, no, man, put it out there. So whoever the big homie was, I don't know, it seemed like that might have been what he was standing on, or as you were saying, y'all just didn't want this to get in the wrong person's hands. So let you pull the trigger. And see, that ain't how I play. See, I play a different way. And I understand that some of us out here may have did the same things, but we did them for different reasons. Now, for me, it was a guy named Earl who's on the internet who was selling that thing on Figueroa. He got ran up on. He got recorded. And you know who was the first person with that recording? The person who did it, and then me. So he sent me this recording. Hey, bro, man, I ran into this boy Earl, man. He over here with the dress on, man. I had to get on him, bro. This weird, woo, woo, woo. He talking about the big homies told him this. I'm like, hey, ain't no big homies told him nothing. I don't know who told him that. Ask him who told him that. Never got no names. But it don't even matter. We don't need no names because we're not accepting you. You know what I did? This was even before I even touched YouTube and been on social media. I went right to my Instagram channel and I uploaded this behavior that I was disgusted with because he was outlawed and no longer. So it's no need for me to hide no corruption. But as people like you that think like you, I did get some people sliding my DM like, hey, bro, why you putting that out there, bro? Man, why y'all say what you mean? Why I'm putting that out there? Why are you hiding it? For you to hide it, it's a problem. You supposed to put the file out there. But that ain't what you've been doing. And I'm seeing that you went rogue, being that you had to speak on this situation here.
Who's is for people that's doing bad shit, right? On Bloods, and there's supposed to be no discriminator, right? From the hood, your family, your brother, whatever. That's what I do, right? On Bloods, I'm the who's. This segment going about somebody from my hood, 2 people from my hood, dead homies, because it's going to get out there anyways. I'm just on the phone talking to the big homie right now, and Blood, like, let's say, I tell him, I said, I ain't even going to say nothing about that. And he like, why not? Dead homies. All they going to do is flip it on you and try to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't know who got it. So, you know what I'm saying? You might as well put it out there on Blood. This is my big homie saying it. And he like, nigga, you a gangster. On Bloods, it ain't got nothing to do with you. But on Bloods, because it's so close, you might as well. I'm like, whatever. Anyways, this is a video on DLB 109th Street about Lil Brayz. He's not Lil Brayz no more. Tricky B, not Tricky B no more. They're not from the hood. So for everybody that watched the Who's, dead homies, y'all know Tricky B, Lil Brayz is not Lil Brayz no more on Lanes. I never dealt with him like that. Jup, everybody know on Lanes, I got my name from my big homie, Big Brayz, on the set. When I first got my name on Lanes, Big Brayz gave me my name. My name was Low Act Up. Big Hangout and all them gave me that name on Bloods. Act Up was in jail, in camp at the time. When I got put on Bloods. We keeping everything 109th Street. But I know him, yeah, but he's in jail. That's what's going on Bloods. Big Brayz, all them was around there, or everybody when I got put on, whatever. Big Brayz off dribble say on Lanes, you Baby Brayz. So that's how I got the Baby Brayz name. Lil Brayz never gave me no Baby Brayz, none of that. So anyways, that's that on Bloods. The segment today on Figure Rock hurt my feelings when I seen it, and I'm like, dead homies. I ain't even gonna say nothing because it's worse than bad people. It's just like, man, that's a disgrace. Anyways, I just see a video of 2 homies, dead homies, fucking GM. I just seen a video on Lanes of 2 homies, ex-homies, they whatever they is, 2 men on Lanes, known gang members on the streets right now on Blood Gang having sex. GM, come on, gang. On Lanes, it's on the who's now. GM, Lil Brayz and Tricky. He's not Lil Brayz on 412.
Hey, man, see, look. The picking and choosing, man, I don't allow myself to get caught up in that, and ain't nobody gonna hold me to that exception. And that's what these dudes go through and still get tricked with the picking and choosing. So, you just explained the who's, not the who's, because you just said that you wasn't going to put it out there until the big homie had to tell you, oh, why the big homie got to remind you a gangster and that this ain't got nothing to do with you. It goes to say that this don't have nothing to do with you. You're locked up in a jail cell. He's out on the street getting freaky. But look, This my thing, right? You been biased when it comes to your folks, as I guess you should have. But I don't know how to do that. As long as my folks keeping it how it's supposed to be and keeping it where it's supposed to be at, that is what it is. Stuff above pay grades, like meaning like stuff before your time and before you was from the set, that stuff you should not really touch or involve yourself in and go down a rabbit hole with if you're not going to go all the way. And even with the snitch stuff, like, see, people like putting snitches out there and always hopping on the internet talking about who's snitching, but don't nobody want to handle no snitch. Ain't nobody handling no snitch business. You only put this situation out there because y'all didn't know who had the footage, who else had it, or who else was going to break it, or what other content creator was going to get it. Everything is so social media out here. People are so scared as well as so much and invest their time in social media so much that, hey man, look, you gotta be the one to break this. Without a reasonably doubt, I would have wanted to be the one to break this and let little Brayz know you're no longer. And I'm breaking this. The big homie don't gotta tell me to break this, but you try to hide it. But you gonna get on here if you had that information about somebody else, homie. You're gonna get up here and speak on it. That shows right there you being biased, but you get up on here every day, day in and day out. Hey, man, who's? I'm telling you, I ain't trying to start nothing. Peace, where it's at? Where it's at right here, them other channels. Bro, but you right here letting the people, and that's how slow people be. People will sit here and hear you saying this stuff, but saying you not biased. But being that you have to put this activity out there, it seemed like you went rogue in the street. Now it's just like you waging war on everybody. Hey man, hey, anybody can get it now. Anybody should have been able to get it, being that you had who's and you had a channel exposing people. Don't let it be at the butt of Lil Brayz because he got caught doing some activity that he wasn't supposed to do. But again, I'm going to leave it alone as far as the picking and choosing and stuff like that. Brayz, you gotta do better, bro. You gotta do better. Stay off that wax. If it's the wax. And if it's the spiggity, you better get off that jiggity. With that being said, I'm gonna conclude that right there. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe. Because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.
On lanes, is he good peoples? He bad peoples. Dead homies, he bad peoples. It's not even a question.